I thought he loved me. It seemed so real at first, the way he looked at me, his soft whispers, and the little gestures that made my heart flutter. It felt like a fairy tale, something I never believed could happen to someone like me. But life, as I would soon learn, isn't always as perfect as it seems. It started with small things, texts in the middle of the day just to see how I was doing, flowers when I least expected them, and promises of a future together. He made me feel special, like I was the only one in the world who mattered. He listened to my dreams and shared his own. We were so connected, so in tune with each other. It felt like a bond that couldn't be broken. But then, little by little, things began to change. The texts became less frequent. The promises were replaced with excuses. I would wait for him to call, only to hear nothing for days. When we did talk, it felt like something was off, as if he was somewhere else, thinking about something, or someone else. The affectionate words turned into cold silences. I tried to ignore it at first. Love was never easy, I told myself. Everyone has their flaws, and maybe he was just going through something. But as the days turned into weeks, I could no longer deny it. The man I thought loved me was slipping away, and I had no idea why. One evening, I caught him in a lie. I'd gone to surprise him at his apartment, but when I knocked, his roommate answered with a nervous smile. "He's out," he said, "didn't you know? He's been busy lately." My stomach twisted in knots. The lies piled up, and soon, the truth was undeniable. He had been seeing someone else. Someone who could give him everything I couldn't, someone who was more his type, someone who wasn't me. My heart broke. I confronted him, my voice shaking, my tears falling freely. "I thought you loved me," I whispered, hoping for an answer that would make sense of all the pain. But all he said was, "I'm sorry. I never meant to hurt you, but things just changed." I walked away that day, my mind spinning, my heart shattered. I had loved him with all my soul, and he had taken that love and broken it into pieces. It felt like a cruel joke, like I was never enough. The months that followed were painful. There were moments when I'd catch myself reminiscing about the good times we had, but I had to remind myself that those moments were just illusions. He never loved me the way I thought he did. He loved the idea of me, but not the reality. I learned a hard truth: love isn't always as beautiful as it seems. Sometimes, people don't love you back the way you deserve, and that's a bitter pill to swallow. But over time, I realized I had to love myself again. I had to believe in my worth, even if someone else couldn't see it. I thought he loved me, but now, I know that the most important love I can ever have is the love I give to myself.